People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Hello and welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Vicki Harvey. Today we're in Pawleys Island, South Carolina at another great golf course. We're in Pawleys Plantation and I'm going to share with you the history about this fabulous course. Come with me as we go inside. I'm now with the general manager of Pawleys Plantation Golf Course, and his name is Riley Kinlaw. So Riley, can you tell me and our audience who actually founded this club, or when did it start, and who is the designer, those types of things?
Yep, this is a Jack Nicklaus signature course. It opened in 1988. It was established as a high-end resort, membership-based, but also we have hotel packages. It was designed like that from the very beginning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's been that way since it opened.
I was also told that in 2023, the club did a major renovation. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so in 2023, we closed down for the summer to renovate our golf course. It was a project that started in 2018 with a visit from Jack Nicklaus himself.
Nice.
He came to visit the property on its 30th anniversary.
Oh, nice.
And during that visit, he had all his ideas and suggestions of what he would do if he wanted to modernize and redo the golf course.
Okay.
So Nicklaus Design came back in
Nice.
5 years later, post-COVID, to do the renovation. Their group came in and used all of Jack Nicklaus's notes, did the renovation pretty much the way he wanted to. Basically, it made the course, it needed some updates, 30 years old, the greens were all redone, recaptured about 40,000 square footage of greens, redid all the bunkers with capillary concrete,
Wow.
major tree removal, work on drainage and irrigation throughout the course. So it's much more playable, still very challenging for the low handicap player, but much friendlier for the high handicap player at the same time.
Well, Riley, I want to thank you so much for your time and all the history about this fabulous course. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We loved having you here today.
Thank you. Thank you. So now we're here with membership coordinator Taylor Crew, and she is here to talk about, for one, membership and the different kinds that they have here for you to join, and then also a little bit about the new restaurant renovations, because they're also offering special deals to members.
Yeah, so while we were closed our golf course down, renovating it, and it's beautiful, we also updated our Palmetto Jack's, and it's a brand new restaurant with a wraparound porch. We can seat up to 140 people now. We also do breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Nice.
And during the season, we do a lot of live outside music, and they love it.
Oh, that's awesome. Taylor, could you tell our viewers and myself a little bit about the membership here for what you're offering now?
Absolutely. So our big one is the Club Life. And with the Club Life, that goes to all of our amenities here at Pawleys for our members. And you get 50% off all food and dining if it's not alcohol.
Is this a private club or is there a public golf as well?
So, you know, a lot of people think that we are private, but I promise we are open to the public. Here, we also do social memberships and full golf memberships. Really, it's up to you what you want to do.
Awesome.
They all have the club life, so you get 50% off food and drinks here in Palmetto Jack's. And we also throw a lot of parties
Nice.
that people can join.
Who doesn't like a party?
I know I do.
Taylor, I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity to learn more about your membership and your golf course here. So once again, thank you.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you down in Polly's.
Sounds good. Well, unfortunately, we are at the end of our episode, but we have learned so much and had such a great time down here at Polly's Plantation today. The guest hosts were fabulous. That was Taylor and Riley. Thank you so much to both of you. And a special shout out and thank you to the Founders Club, who is allowing me to showcase 21 of their finest golf courses here in the Grand Strand area. And thank you to all of you who are watching, because we couldn't do this show without you. So until next time, keep living the American dream.
Today, we're diving into the inspiring story of Book Harvest, a Durham-based organization whose mission is to get a book into the hands of every child in North Carolina. Since 2011, their innovative programs such as book drives, literacy coaching, and community partnerships are brightening the futures of kids all across the region. Today, we're going to visit them at their biggest event of the year, their biggest book drive of the year, Dream Big. I'm Corey Sherman, your host of American Dream TV. Let's check it out. I'm here with Ann Leininger, longtime Book Harvest volunteer and member of the Durham Book Harvest Leadership Council. Ann, thank you so much for joining us today. I've lived in Durham for a long time, and the whole time that I've been here, I've seen a huge Book Harvest presence all over the community. How does the community in Durham support Book Harvest, and how do they interact with each other?
We ask the community to support us by running book drives and by donating their new and gently used books. And we take all those books in and then we get them out into the hands of kids that might not live in book-rich homes.
How does Book Harvest work with the city of Durham to spread its message and its mission?
They're currently helping support many of our events that we put on during the year. We have a big one going on today, our Dream Big event, but we also put on a summer block party. So we love that the city partners with us by giving us funding, but they've also named the city of Durham the City of Books because they see the work that we do is so important.
Can you explain some of the programs that Book Harvest supports throughout the year?
One is called Book Babies, and in that program we support kids from birth to age 5 by providing them not just books, but also home visits with trained staff, with their parents or caregivers, to understand how to engage with your child and with books. And then once they're in kindergarten, they'll be exposed to our Books on Break program. So at the end of every school year, for all elementary children in Durham, kids get 10 books to take home with them. So those books are free, they get to keep them, read them. And we're also working with local hospitals to send books in boxes home with newborns. Right from the start, we're hoping to get families engaged with books and with their kids and with literacy.
What's the mission statement of Book Harvest?
We want all children to grow up in a book-rich home. Growing up in a book-rich home just creates more successful outcomes for kids. Their vocabularies are better, their thinking skills are better.
So we are here at this amazing Book Harvest family space. Can you explain what goes on here in this space?
This houses our volunteer area where we have books that are donated, they're sorted, they're processed. You and I right this minute are standing in our fantastic living room space. This is a space that's open to the public Tuesday through Saturday. You can come here with your kids. If you see in the background, you see bookshelves here. All these books are available for kids to come in and read and then take home with them and keep forever.
We're headed to Book Harvest Dream Big. Can you tell us a little bit about that event?
Absolutely. Dream Big is our signature event. It's a huge book drive. We challenge the community to host book drives in their area and to bring those books to us on our Dream Big event so that we can collect as many books as possible to then turn around and get back out into the hands of kids that might not have the opportunity to get books.
Anne, thank you so much for spending time with us this morning and teaching us about Book Harvest. It's time for us to head over to the book drive.
I'm excited for you to see it. I think you're going to be impressed.
We just had a jam-packed day of storytelling here at Dream Big, Book Harvest's largest book drive of the year. With over 800 people in attendance, it demonstrates how important this event is to the community. I want to thank Ann Leininger for spending time with us, and I want to thank you for joining us today. I'm Corey Sherman. I'll see you next time on American Dream TV.
Welcome to another exciting episode of American Dream TV. I'm your host, Colleen Blundell. Today, we're taking you on a culinary journey with one of North Carolina's most celebrated restaurateurs, Giorgio Bacatius. From his roots in a small village in Greece to creating a hospitality empire here in the Triangle, Giorgio has captured the hearts and taste buds of so many. We're here at this stunning restaurant, Now is Hellenic Cuisine, in Cary to explore his passion for food, his story of resilience, and what makes his vision for dining unique. Let's dive into the world of flavors, hospitality, and inspiration that Giorgio brings to life. Let's head inside.
I am so excited to talk more about you and the history of you, starting out in Greece and then emigrating to the United States. And what I'd love to first hear is what aspects of your Greek heritage most influenced your culinary creations?
The magical child has opportunity to have infinite possibilities. And I grew up in Karitsa, which is a small village in central Greece with magnitude of waterfalls, lush green, and it's a beautiful part, and monasteries. So having a heroic mother also was a huge influence. Of course, my father I met later in America because the dream of America was extremely real and something he was proud of to accomplish.
So then when did you immigrate to the United States, and what kind of influences was your early, I think you had a diner in Burlington maybe?
I came in the early 10s. When I first came to America, I was enthused by the beautiful Buick cars, the classical cars my brother Johnny had. And we came to a diner in actually Burlington, North Carolina, which is not far from here, as you know, and Main Street, where it was a Burlington sandwich shop. So downstairs was a diner, upstairs was 4 rooms that we all of us lived between those 2-3 rooms, which is great because finally we were all together, my father, my mother. So, and of course being on Main Street, it was an excitement because you have cars going up and down all the time. And then I realized the same cars coming around the circle, and that's what he called Dragon Main. So it was like, I said, wow, this is a festival all the time.
How many restaurants do you have right now? Is it 18 or is it more than that?
It's more than that, but some restaurants are designed for small intimacy. For example, take East Team Bistro, which is an elevated bistro with exceptional food with William and his team there. You have a small experience of merging of some Japanese technique with French culture. Of course, I fell in love in Lyon, France one time. That romance ended up opening Vin Rouge, that's been there 25 years. So I don't know if I have a specific method sometimes of when a place comes, other time is opportunity comes of a space. So yeah, it's like 21 different brands, different concepts that we have that vary in each brand. Every brand has individual character.
Do you have any upcoming projects or concepts that you want to share with us? any books or new restaurants that you're working on that haven't opened yet?
No, I do have a book that is complete, but now I'm trying to figure out who's going to publish it. It's a brilliant book about a life journey, the soul and the history. Is like a memoir, but it's a combination of beautiful artwork, photography, poetry to some degree, but a lot of writing that you can go deeper or surface, but it's a lifestyle book that hopefully would sit in your middle of the table. I'll bring you one. So that I'm working on the finishing touches of that. So yes, that's important.
What a joy it was having a conversation with Giorgio. Now I'm here with Kaylee.
Hi, Colleen. Good to see you again.
And she's going to give us a tour of the restaurant.
What an incredible experience it's been getting to know Giorgio and the magic behind his restaurant. From his Greek heritage to his innovative approach to hospitality, Giorgio's story is a testament to chasing your dreams and sharing them with the world. Make sure to visit Now's Hellenic Cuisine and the other amazing concepts in Giorgio's hospitality group. Until next time, keep dreaming big, and we'll see you on the next episode of American Dream TV. I'm your host, Colleen Blundell, Selling, North Carolina.
Sun sets over Winston-Salem, the city comes alive with energy, connection, and unforgettable experiences. It's where innovation meets community, and every night there's a new story to tell. Tonight, we're diving into the downtown Winston nightlife scene, spotlighting two iconic bars that are redefining what it means to bring people together. I'm your host, Alex Quate. Get ready for a behind-the-scenes look at Winston-Salem after dark. Let's go bar hop. We are headed to our first stop, Joiner's Bar. This staple in downtown Winston-Salem seamlessly blends vintage charm with modern comfort. When you step inside this bar, you feel like you're being transported into a storybook filled with mystery and warmth. Let's head inside to meet the masterminds behind this magical space. Joining me today are Stephen and Wade, two of the driving forces behind Joiner's unique experience and cocktails. Wade, you have played a pivotal role in the vision behind Joiner's. I know this building has a lot of history. Can you tell us a little bit about that, and where did the inspiration from this awesome decor come from?
Yeah, so originally the building was a grocery store in 1890, and when we came in here, we weren't quite sure what we were going to do, but as we demoed and pulled back the walls a little bit, we found all these old shelving outlines from the original grocery store in 1890.
So cool.
So that we wanted to pay some homage to with the name. And then I had all these books for a bar I was going to do in Atlanta. It didn't work out. And I was like, I'm going to get rid of these damn books. So we turned it into Joiner's, and I wanted to have like a speakeasy vibe. So that's kind of what we did.
And Stephen, you have already made your mark on the bar community and bringing people together, and you continue to execute Wade's vision here for Joiner's. Tell me a little bit about how you became the business manager of Joiner's here.
Yeah, absolutely. I started out as a bartender at Joiner's a couple of years ago. I fell in love with the place early on. There's an attention to craft and a passion for craft here, and an attention to detail that really plays into what I want to accomplish in the cocktail game and in the bar game in Winston. Couple of months after my time as a bartender, we had an operations move where our director of operations position opened up. Wade and our other ownership team offered me that position. I now have the opportunity to oversee Joiner's, our other location in Winston, Earls, and then our new location, the Quarter in Greensboro.
And you've done an excellent job with that too. So what do you guys think sets Joiner's apart besides the vibe and the decor from any other bar here in Winston?
Well, I'd have to say the leadership and the management. It's amazing. There's such a camaraderie of team building here, and everybody really pulls together, and I think they try to make everybody feel comfortable when they walk in the door.
They do an excellent job of that. You can just tell like the passion that the staff has for the bar and the family feeling here that your team has. It does make for an exceptional experience. So what would you say is Joiner's signature cocktail, and can we watch it being made?
Yeah, I can definitely make it for you. Our signature cocktail is the Bourbon and Blood. We are a bourbon-based bar. You know, Winston's very big on bourbon, so it represents a lot of the Winston culture, and then also our kind of homage to taking a classic and putting a reimagined twist on it.
Cheers. Wow, that is a perfect blend of flavors. You can like taste the undernotes of the smokiness and the orange in there. That's really good. Next, we're headed to Earl's, a bar that feels like Joiner's cool older uncle with a laid-back vibe and plenty of personality. Welcome to Earl's, where you'll find not only excellent drinks, but late-night bites, some of the best live entertainment in town, and you'll get to experience Winston's melting pot of people. Back with us are Stephen and Wade to tell us more about this gem of a bar. But first off, you guys, you have to tell me about these centerpieces. Who came up with the idea of the trees?
That was my idea, for better or for worse.
I love it.
Thanks.
How would you guys describe Earl's to someone who's new to Winston-Salem?
Well, it's a little bit of everything, but I would say mostly it's a chic honky-tonk.
A chic honky-tonk, I love that. What kind of live events can people expect to find here?
Yeah, we've got a variety of live events. Every Monday we've got open mic music that kicks off at 7 p.m. every single week. Great kind of local vibe with some traveling artists as well. And then Friday and Saturday of every week we have live music kicking off at 9:30. Really kind of transforms the area into just a good like ruckus party for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I loved coming here to see the live bands and all of the live music play. But one of the things that I do love about Earl's, it is one of the only places that you can find late night bites. Tell us a little bit about what's on the food menu.
Yeah, some of the main highlights that you can get at Earl's on our late night menu. We've got our Earl's burger, which is one of our most popular. And then our wings, right? I think our wings are one of the most popular items that we have during the day or on our late night menu. Having that food gives us a great opportunity for people to be able to experience the bar and get a bite to eat late at night, which is such a great thing in Winston.
The teams at Joiner's and Earl's have truly captured the spirit of Winston-Salem. These aren't just bars, they're places where people can connect, create, and celebrate life. From Joiner's cozy vintage charm to Earl's lively eclectic energy, these bars are redefining what it means for our city's nightlife. I'm the host, Alex Quate. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep dreaming big. Cheers to American dreams!
Welcome to Charlotte, where Southern charm meets urban sophistication. This city is more than just a gleaming skyline. It's a thriving community shaped by its rich history, explosive growth, and the dreams of those who call it home. Join us today as we meet with the builder who's working to help address both affordability concerns and also the increasing demand for luxury homes. This is the American Dream Selling Charlotte, and I'm your host, Danielle Scurry. Today I'm meeting with a builder making a huge impact in the greater Charlotte area. I'm here with new home sales consultant, Kassandra de la Cruz of True Homes, or as I like to call her, Cass.
Hi, Danielle.
Welcome, Cass. So tell us a little bit about True Homes, its vision and mission for the Carolinas.
True Homes is a local Carolina-based semi-custom home builders bringing the latest designs with interior homes, styles, layouts. Our vision is simple yet powerful, and that is to provide the opportunity for more life within the communities that we serve. And we offer a huge 6,000 square foot semi-custom design studio where everyone gets to go to pick out their interior finishes. So our unique thing about us is not one home looks alike.
I understand the True Homes Doorway to Prosperity program is specifically targeted to help provide affordable home opportunities. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
Yes, of course. So this program helps clients at or below 110% area median income buy homes at a very affordable price points. with a priority with our community heroes. That would be your firefighters, policemen, healthcare workers, social workers, etc., that are at or below 80% area median income. So based on that income is how we are able to get them qualified for our Doorway to Prosperity program.
I understand that True Homes has a wide range of homes that they build, and we're actually standing on one of the semi-custom floor plans today. Can you tell us a little bit about this floor plan?
Yes, so in this community, the great thing is that we offer over 27 different customizable floor plans that people can build from the ground up, ranging from 2-story homes to ranch-style homes, from 1,600 square feet up to 4,500 square feet. And you get to work with a professional interior designer throughout the process. So this beautiful home that we're currently in now is the Lennox Contemporary floor plan, which is over 2,500 square feet. It includes 3 bedrooms, 2-car garage, 2.5 baths, a 10-foot kitchen island. And the beautiful thing about this floor plan is that you have the ability to build it in one of our over 45 different communities we have throughout the greater Charlotte area. So this game room that we're currently standing in now is one of the highlights of this home. This could also be modified into a 4th bedroom for those who need more spaces to accommodate people.
So True Homes really does have a wide range. Can you tell us a little bit about your high-end luxury product and your On the Lot program?
Yes, of course, Danielle. So On Your Lot is a wonderful opportunity for those people who maybe fall in love with our product, our homes, our design, but it's just not in the right location that they're looking for. And the beautiful thing about On Your Lot is that we accommodate all building types. So whether you are looking to build on a mono-slab foundation, crawl space, basement, we offer it. And you get to customize your home with a lot of the more high-end items at our design center. For example, 10-foot ceilings on the 1st floor, 9 feet on the 2nd floor, gourmet kitchen, which is going to give you a microwave oven with a cooktop. We also offer a wide range of appliances at our design center. If you want the really fancy wood canopy hood, upgraded faucets, I mean, everything is offered at our design center when it comes to building your home. So the bathroom that we're currently in now is the luxury primary bath option, which will give you a separate tub and shower with a seat inside the shower, rain head, frameless doors, dual-bowl vanity, quartz countertops. So there's a lot of variety, it just depends on how you live.
Cass, for showing us around today, and it was great learning about all that True Homes has to offer.
Thank you so much, Danielle, for having me today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and it's been great working with you.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Danielle Scurry, and this is the American Dream Selling Charlotte, shining a light on the people and passions that make Charlotte truly special.
Welcome to downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Sally Mackey, your host with American Dream TV, where we celebrate culture, lifestyle, and real estate. We are inside CAM, the Contemporary Art Museum of Raleigh. This is a phenomenal place, and we're going to head inside and meet with Dr. Paul Baker, the executive director. Let's go. Paul, thanks for meeting with us today. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Sally. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. I'd love to know a little bit more of the history of the museum. Can you help us a little bit on that?
Yes, the Contemporary Art Museum started as City Gallery about 40 years ago and moved here as a pioneer in this urban area of the Warehouse District. CAM was the first entity that was really in this area and really grew and made this area what it is today, one of the hottest spots in downtown Raleigh.
Very true. Yeah, there's so much here right now. I mean, you're right next to, even the Raleigh Union Station wasn't here when this came.
Yes, and we make use of having transportation right next door. A lot of our visitors come from Greensboro. So they come in on the train, enjoy a program here, a nice meal downtown, and get back on the train and travel back to Greensboro.
I love it.
So it's great being right here, and we're excited about CAM because we're a non-collecting museum, but then also we only show living artists.
I love that. Let's go next to some area of the museum that you really want to kind of showcase for us today.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go.
Sally, I wanted to bring you over to one of my favorite parts of the museum right now. Lamar Whitby has an amazing piece here called Monday, as you can see. And Lamar has an interesting story where he started at North Carolina Central University as a football player and took an art class on a whim, and his art professor, Beverly McKeever, persuaded him to quit the football team and become an art major, which he did, and ended up getting a master's in fine art from UNC and a master's in clinical counseling from NC State. So he does a lot of intersectional work, especially with kids. He's published a couple of children's books too as well, but this piece called Monday features his daughter, who's named Star. This piece is very special because it is the inspiration piece for his 30-foot installation at Dix Park. Another interesting thing about this piece, as well as the other pieces that were showing on the same level, is they all have prayers in them.
I was gonna say, what is this verbiage up here?
Yes, he has put prayers into his work and little ideologies. Some days aren't long enough, but it's the idea of capturing innocence, capturing beauty, capturing simple things in life that we normally have taken advantage of even before the pandemic. So I think this is a spot-on, beautiful piece that really signifies him as an artist.
Paul, this is another piece that's absolutely beautiful. What can you tell us about this one?
Yeah, John Dempsey, who's an artist from Hillsborough, North Carolina, put together this as well as 12 other pieces that we're showing right now. Believe it or not, this is one of his smaller works. But I love John Dempsey's work and I love his ideology. He is one that we would call an artivist, where he's an activist artist. So he's done a lot of work centered around the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. As you can see right here, he has one of the Michigan factories as a slice in here. So definitely he is an amazing artist. He loves kids and he loves to incorporate talks with kids in his work. You will see slices of religious entities. You will see slices of food, labor, monuments, the environment. So he brings in a lot of different things into one small or sort of small space here. You know, I would also like to say that we have another exhibition that's coming up that I think is going to be just as thrilling. We're doing an exhibition called Look to the West, which is a benefit exhibition for North Carolina Western artists.
I was going to ask you because I believe you started a fundraiser for the artists who are displaced by the Helene up there, et cetera. Can you tell us some more about that?
Yes, and people have been so generous in donating that we were able to meet our financial goal to hold it. And we want the opportunity to showcase artists that were impacted. Many artists lost all of their work and have to start from scratch. So this gives them a platform in Raleigh that they can show their work. QR codes. CAM does not take any proceeds from the sales of their work. And we just want them to be able to start their careers all over again.
Paul, I want to thank you so much. This has been absolutely fabulous. I love everything that you've shown me inside of CAM. And I also really love how much CAM offers, not only just our local community, but the entire state.
Well, thank you, Sally. I appreciate that. And CAM, once again, looks forward to hosting some great artists. And we look forward to having you back to seeing some of that great art.
Thank you. I can't wait for my next visit.
Thank you. Great.
I sure hoped you enjoyed CAM as much as I did, and I hope that you get a chance to come visit it in person soon. We're now going to head about 2 miles away over toward the Village District to visit a new construction property which an out-of-state client of mine is getting ready to move in soon. Let's go see it. Welcome to 2313 Turner's Alley. Come on in. There's so many things to love about this home. It's conveniently located near the Village District, walkable to everything, easy first floor living, 2-car garage, a yard you can fence in, upstairs 2 more bedrooms, a loft, and a bonus room. It's just phenomenal and light-filled. I hope you enjoyed visiting some of my favorite areas of Raleigh today and that you come back soon as we're going to show you even more areas in the Triangle. I'm Sally Mackey, your North Carolina realtor and your host for American Dream TV.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.